So it has officially been 1 week since I have gotten to Nagaoka. This place is now my home and so far I really like it. When I first got here, I was dressed up in a business professional suit and my manager met my coworker and I at the train station and we went on a walk. From our 6-hour train ride, we hit the ground running. And I mean, we went to City Hall, we went to our apartments, I moved everything out. I opened every suitcase and put everything on the ground because that's what I do when I move into a new place. And once I had gotten everything onto the floor and gotten my residence card, I went out. The person I'm taking over for invited us out with all of her friends and essentially gave us friends to have in Nagaoka, so that was pretty cool. I now have people that I can talk to here. So that night we went out to a bar. It was lots of fun. I was invited to karaoke, but I was so tired I just went home. The next morning, our manager and our entire staff at the school met us downstairs and we all went for a lovely picnic at a beautiful park. There were trampolines there. They had an obstacle course for kids. There was a giant hill that had a bell on top of it, so when you climb up all the stairs, you ring the bell and it's like triumphant. So my first full day in Nagaoka was actually really great. I was able to settle in a lot and I prepared for my first day of work. The very first day of work, thank goodness we start at noon because I was exhausted and I probably wouldn't have been very happy if we started earlier. So I start my work day at noon and I walk in and we do some cleaning duties and then I meet all my students. I was completely overwhelmed by the amount of cute children. They're a lot of fun. They are very sweet kids, and I have no complaints about them, honestly. One of them held my hand for no reason. We can't understand each other, but I sat in the lobby, gave her a high five, and then she just went and held my hand. And I was like, I'm okay with this. This is good. Yes, thank you. A couple of kids did say the word kawaii around me, and that means scary. It wasn't kawaii, it was kawaii, and I was like, I'm not scary. But then I thought about it and I said, yes, I am. One day I was at the train station getting lunch and an old woman asked me and my coworker if we were from Africa, and we were just like, no, America. And when we said America, she was shocked. Even though I am in the country, there is a Mexican food restaurant that is actually authentic and it's just down the street and around the corner from my apartment. And I was so confused because like you go to the Mexican restaurant and they give you chopsticks and I was like, do I speak Japanese, English, or Spanish? I don't know what to do. I'm conflicted. So I kind of just spoke all of them at the same time and it became a hot mess. On the last day of Alice's job, we all went out and went to Nomi Hodai, which is basically unlimited drinks with food, and it's a set price, and I'm just like, this is amazing. Why don't we have these in America? I think that's gonna be most of my time here in Japan is going, oh, why don't we have these in America? Because America needs to step it up. And later in the night, we went to a different bar. It was a punk rock bar, I think. And I hung out with a bunch of old Japanese guys and really couldn't speak with them much because I'm illiterate in Japanese, so I basically just repeated things that they would say. And that's how I have to do it. Speaking of which, when we went to the park with my coworkers, one of them brought her son and he's 2 years old and he taught me chocho, which means butterfly, because he saw a butterfly and said chocho, and I was like, oh, what does that mean, butterfly? Everyone says yes. And then the butterfly left and he said chocho inai, and then I knew that inai meant it's gone or it doesn't exist. So thank you 2-year-olds for teaching me Japanese. I think this is how I have to live my life. I'm gonna find the equivalent of like Dora the Explorer in Japan and watch that all the time so I can learn something. Okay, thanks for tuning in. I will check in with you in about a week. Okay, bye!